It seems to me that the Department of History, Political Science, and Humanities is a department that is very involved with students.
The faculty really take an opportunity to spend time with students, to get to know them.
I appreciate the fact that my colleagues are dedicated to what happens beyond graduation.
I think that when we're able to have those connections with them, where not only they come to your office hours because they want to go further in the subject and they want to go deeper, but also because there is something going on in their lives and they need someone to mentor them and help them out.
To invite them into our lives so that we can have an impact on them, not just as scholars, but as individuals.
And it seems to me that that's been an exceptionally important reason for the success of not just our programs, but more importantly, why we're here, and that is to help students achieve, and ultimately achieve in such a way that they can make a difference in the world.
I really like, with our students, this great sense of camaraderie based on the love of ideas, but not just kind of abstract ideas, how ideas relate to the way culture works and how ideas can teach us more about other people. And I feel like a lot of our students love learning and love, the rigorous work of, discerning text, etc. But they also want to relate that to what it's like to live in the world right now.
I love this department. This department is the place where people think. We think, we argue, we discuss, we fight a little bit about ideas.
Arguing with a sense of collegiality and a sense of openness to the possibility that you might be wrong.
The old iron sharpens iron, that's us.
I loved my time at the University of Virginia. I had meaningful connection with a number of students there, but it doesn't even compare. There is no place like Lee.
I think we also, I will say, I think one of the things that our department does pretty well is we have a vision of possibility.
And because of that, I feel like our students are also very inclusive and very excited to bring others into the conversation.
The history department especially is willing to go above and beyond to help students in whatever areas of interest they have.
To the extent that a student wants to learn, that they have their drive and they have it in their heart, I know that I don't speak just for myself, I speak for all of us. We are going to give them our everything.
I think our department is uniquely excellent at promoting the very core values of what we call the liberal arts.
It seems very important to me that in your field of study, you ask yourself, what is human life about, and how does my study improve me, not just academically, but as a human being?
If you're going to bother to put time into a college education, if you're going to spend 4 years and thousands of dollars and hundreds of hours of studying and working and writing papers and taking classes, they better be good. They better be worth your time. You better be asked to do more than you want to do.
And I think the thing that our department does really well is it asks questions of what the good life is and how we can pursue it. We look back at who we've been, we ask how we can do it together, and we look forward to who we can be through the study of the humane arts.
And I also feel that our department does an outstanding job of holding a high standard for those students to reach, to stretch excellent students to go further.
Why put the time and effort in to all of this college degree if it's not a lot of hard work, good thinking, careful thinking, practice in thoughtfulness, practice in being a thinking Christian? That's what this is about. If you can just buy your degree with easy classes, it's not worth anything.
You know, my undergraduate experience was being one of the best students at a program with 500 kids, and I struggled to find 3 people to write me letters, just because I was a number and a face in the back of a room. Here, I think faculty have the opportunity again to get to know a student and to see them in class over and over and over again.
The teaching is changed because the students have changed. That is, the students have gotten a lot better academically, and they've gotten a lot more interested in going on to graduate school and into a lot of different kind of careers.
If you want to do the academic route, we work very hard here to prepare our undergraduates for that track.
I think we have a confidence in students that they sometimes don't have in themselves. We believe in potential.
It's a question I ask students who come back, who maybe are in graduate school. They come back for Christmas, or they come back and we meet or have lunch. I say, were you prepared? The answer has always been not just yes, but very well. Prepared for all the sort of material that they would study, but also prepared psychologically, emotionally, spiritually. We mentor them, and I see that in each discipline, like history, humanities, poli-sci. Students are prepared for what they're going to be doing.
Yeah, I think one of the things that has made me proudest is not just the fact that our students are going to graduate schools, but they're going to really great graduate programs, both in the United States and all over the world.
We have a very good number of students that did go to top programs, right? So Paige is in UC Davis, Callie is in Pittsburgh, Josiah is in George Washington University. We have Colin and Vania who are doing law at William & Mary. I mean, those are fantastic.
We have students studying today at the University of Toronto in the Center for Medieval Studies, University of Colorado, Catholic University of America.
Zach Arms is doing a PhD at Lehigh right now. Aaron Chen is at New Hampshire and applying to other programs.
University of Pittsburgh last year, University of California, Florida State, Texas, Notre Dame, George Washington. Law schools have been Harvard, Texas, Virginia, lots at UTK obviously, Florida. We've been, again, really successful.